Hello, Fast Trackers. This is Thursday and day 4 in our Fast Track Chemistry 1046 course. And as you have probably noticed, our course homepage is looking a little bit different. So D2L has moved over to its new bright space interface, and you can see that it's a lot brighter than our old interface. And there's a few changes that I wanted to draw your attention to. So right now I'm in our course, and here we are on the course homepage, and you can see that the course has changed. The homepage interface has changed a little bit. So for instance, the calendar has moved to the right. Instead of the news feed, we now have it called announcements, and that's on the left. So that's the big change on the front homepage. If you scroll down, you can see that our Pearson Mastering Chem course, if you are deciding to use that, is here. So it's still underneath the calendar, but now it's to the right of everything. And the last thing that I wanted to show you is that you've probably noticed that my #1 way of communicating is through the announcements. And as I add more announcements, what's going to happen is that we are going to lose the oldest announcements are going to come off the page. So what I wanted to show you is that if you are wanting to go back to an older announcement or to check to see if you're missing announcements, just scroll down to the bottom of the home screen and click on Show All Announcements. And then you get into the archive newsfeed, and you'll be able to go back all the way to the day 1 announcements. So just be aware of that. If you get behind on the announcements, you'll want to scroll to the very bottom of the course homepage, and then click on Show All Announcements. So because I do communicate primarily through the announcements, you'll want to come and check on that on a daily basis, or set up your notifications in D2L. Now, the videos in the to-do list, which help you to navigate Brightspace, are going to be based on the old user interface and not on this new brighter one. But as I said, only a few little things have changed in terms of, we're naming the announcements or the newsfeed announcements now. You'll still be able to follow those instructions. It will just look a little bit different. I'm going to go into content and go into Unit 1. Everybody should be working on Unit 1. And you can see in the content that there's these little orange boxes. They're just telling you how many things you have left to do. So when I put my mouse over it, it says 2 out of 5 topics I have visited. So that can help you as well in organizing your study. You'll see that our separated mixture lab is now referenced as an assignment. So just a little bit of a name change there, no big deal. And I'm really pleased with how the Unit 1 Q&As are going. If you haven't subscribed to the Unit 1 question and answer, I would suggest that you do, because it will give you a notification that someone has asked a question. And I'm a firm believer that if someone's asking the question, there's lots of other people that have the same question as well. So feel free to use the Q&As to ask questions and to have your questions answered as much as possible. So in the spirit of keeping these videos short, I'm going to stop there. If you have any questions about the way that the new interface functions, feel free to ask in the Q&As. I've subscribed to them all, so I'll get a notification as soon as you post there. So thanks everyone. Hope you are having a great week starting up. Also be aware, I'm going to go back to the course homepage. Be aware that our April the 27th, which is tomorrow, is the last day to withdraw and receive a 95% refund on this course. So just be aware of that. That's tomorrow. After this date, you can still withdraw, but you won't get the 95% refund. So there will be no refund after this date. And then May the 2nd, which is coming up, we're looking at Wednesday is when Unit 1 is due. Now, if you can get ahead of the deadline and start Unit 2 earlier, I suggest you do it. Fast Track is super quick, and if you can get a head start on any of the units, I highly recommend that you do that. So thanks again for watching, and have a great end of the week. Bye for now.